Yeah, hi guys, this is Pradeep Srivastav. Welcome to my channel. See, sales in India is evolving, and every year, because of the various developments which takes place, it is important for sales professional also to upscale themselves. So what I'm going to talk about is five important things where you need to level up for 2025 as a sales professional if you want to be a successful and you want to have a good career growth. So it's going to be very interesting. Please do watch till the end. Let's start. See, the first thing is when you talk about leveling up in 2025, because the entire world has changed because of technology and because of various developments which is happening all across the world, the first thing what you need to do is you need to master AI tools. It's very important for now the sales professional all over the world and especially in India to master AI tools. 25, AI isn't optional, right? It is the secret weapon. And that's the reason you need to do it. In fact, just to share with you, I also have undergone various AI courses. To level up myself, right? As far as the artificial intelligence is concerned, because it is very very important in every aspects of life and especially in sales. So the first thing, there are three important things which you need to know in AI, but there are hundred of things which is very important as far as AI is concerned, and it's going to really help you. The first one is CRM automation. So you should be well aware of to use tools like Salesforce, HubSpot, Zoho CRM, and now use AI to predict customer behaviors, right? So you need to learn to set up the automated workflows so that you can spend time closing and less time chasing. Right, guys? The second important thing is the AI lead scoring, right? So, how does AI lead scoring help you? AI can prioritize your leads based on the buying intent, right? So, it will stop wasting times on dead end prospects. So, that's how AI is going to make you more productive, and it is going to make you more focused. And the third important thing is AI email assistance. Tools like ChatGPT or Jasper can help you craft better follow-up emails in minutes, in seconds, and freeing you up from hours and enough of efforts which normally we do to send an email or to make a presentation or do whatever. So AI is going to be very important, and mastering AI means you work smarter and not harder, right? So do learn AI. The second important thing to level up in today's world, and for the sales people in sales professional in India, I'm more focused on the sales professional in India, the young talent, the budding talent, the sales professionals who are there in this profession for years and years have to listen to this very carefully. The second one is you need to build a personal brand. It's extremely important, and I do not know why many people do not understand. And in fact, I have a separate video, okay, which is titled as "Make Yourself as a Brand." Right? You should watch it. Please do not do the mistake of not watching it. I have put the details in the description. You can always watch it. What you need to do to build yourself as a brand. First thing first, LinkedIn is your best friend, right? You should have your profile posted on it with quite a thought. Use AI to post your profile. Okay, constantly post some or the other thing about your learnings, about your success stories, about your client testimonials, and build a massive trust. That's very important. See, in today's world, people generally go to the sales professionals or business development managers who have a very strong LinkedIn profile, because that's the first point where they check about you, right? The second one is the video content. It is good to post short videos explaining the sales steps or client wins, which shows authenticity, right? And the third important thing, which every salesperson knows, is networking. A strong personal brand brings leads to you, right? You become a magnet instead of a hunter. So don't become a hunter, guys, become a magnet. And that's only possible if you build your brand. So in a sea of sellers, personal branding makes you unforgettable and people get attracted towards you. The third important thing is, in today's world, it is very important that instead of the natural traditional selling skills what you know, you should be also very good at virtual selling skills, right? So upscale yourself on the virtual selling skills. So selling face to face is still very, very, very important, but virtual selling is exploding, right? People feel comfortable in talking to you virtually because it saves both the time of both the parties, right? So when you talk about virtual selling, three essential things we should know is about Zoom demos, right? On Google, you can always do virtual meetings. Okay, so you should polish your virtual meeting skills. You should have clear communication. You should have strong visuals, and you should have storytelling windows, right? So you should be able to again here I would like to emphasize that I have put a great video on storytelling, and it would be useful for you to see, because sales is all about storytelling, guys, right? So learn about it, and learn about it speaking when you're talking to the customer virtually. The second thing is WhatsApp selling. WhatsApp has become a very, very important tool all across, and it's become extremely, extremely important, and it's become a massive business tool in India, right? So learning how to nurture leads through messages professionally is crucial, right? So WhatsApp is not only for just chit chatting, it can be used professionally by you guys to connect with your customers, to talk to your customers, to attract your customers, to follow up with your customers, to close the deals. Yes, the webinars and the online workshops, right? Oh, it will be good if you can host value-driven webinars which can generate warm leads, right? It depends on the industry you are in. Generally, most of the guys in IT and other soft services, they use a lot of webinars, but it can be done in any industry, right? So the point here is that you should be great in virtual selling skills, and you need to work on it, right? Don't think that you are already great. Okay, please work on it. Be just as good on camera as you are in the conference room. So sometimes, few people are not good at camera, right? And that's the drawback. So learn to be confident, energetic, positive, good communicator and convincer and storyteller on the camera, right? So that's the third point, guys. The fourth important skill which you need to level up to be successful in 2025 and onwards is financial literacy. See, many of the sales guys, they are not good at financial literacy, and that's a big drawback. And in today's scenario, it's very, very important that you need to understand the language of ROI. Unless and until you're able to convince the customer on ROI, the customer will not get attracted towards buying your product or service. So what you need to do, you need to know three things here. One is you need to understand the metrics, right? You need to understand what is cost per acquisition. You should know the lifetime value. You should know the ROI instead of the product and or service features, right? So that is one important aspect. The second is your conversation with the customer has to be a business conversation, right? So it's very important that when you're talking to the customer, it is more of a financial communication where you're talking about profit and losses, and you're ready to show them the money. You're talking to them about the money, right? And the third important thing is you need to be master in upsell and cross-sell the numbers, right? You see, it's very important that when you're talking to a customer or communicating to customers, numbers play a very important role and it is the numbers which hits the mind of the customer, I mean to say the prospect. So propose upsells that can make financial sense. So the financial literacy, the basic financial literacy is one thing which you need to upscale yourself in 2025. The last important fifth point is the mindset shift, which actually means that you need to be very clear that as a sales professional, you're a problem. You are not a product pusher. You are not there to push your product or your service, but you are there to solve the problem. So become a problem solver. And that needs a little orientation shift. That needs maybe a paradigm shift, but you need to have a mindset shift altogether, right? So customers or the prospects, they do not get sold to anything else but the solutions. They get sold to only the solutions, right? So first thing is you should be good at deep discovery. Spend more time in understanding the customer's true pain points, because unless and until you understand the pain points, you will not be able to offer good solutions, right? So spend a lot of time. Also spend a lot of time on consultative selling, right? And in fact, I think I've already posted a video on consultative selling. So which essentially means that you need to advise, consult, you need to guide instead of pitching immediately, right? So that is very important. And the third thing is work on building long-term relationships, right? Solving a problem today means repeat business, right? So be very clear. The underlying statement is solving today's problem will end up giving you repeat business. Okay? So always solve problems, right? Look for solving problems. Spend time, deep dive, right? Understand the customer's business, understand the financial implications, understand how you can help them. Okay, so stop thinking like a salesperson, guys. Start thinking like a trusted advisor. So salesperson in today's world is more like an advisor, more like a consultant, right, than a pusher. Okay, so these are 5 things which I told you are important for you to develop. The first one is, let me repeat the 5 points. The first one is that you should be mastering your AI tools. AI is the future, and guys who do not know will probably not have a good future. So it's very important to learn AI. The second thing is build your personal brand. Okay, and the third thing is you should be good at virtual selling skills. The fourth is you should be good at financial literacy, and the fifth thing is there has to be a mindset shift, right? That you're a problem solver, you're not a person who is pushing your product or service, right? So these 5 things should be is very, very important. So if you are in sales and you are in India, there's a big opportunity. Please work on each of the parameters, because those who learn, those who adapt, those who evolve will only dominate, right? And those who stick to the traditional methods or the outdated methods will only struggle. So the choice is yours. I'm sure you must have liked this video, you must have liked the content. Do give me your feedback. Thank you very much. Please do like, share and subscribe. Namaskar.